Patrick, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, David. Hi,
Yes,
Eva.
hi.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and the journey to founding Qtum Foundation?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm kind of the OGs in the blockchain industry because I joined the industry very early, like since 2012. Yeah. When I was preparing my PhD degree, like in China. Yeah. Then I found out Bitcoin and started as a Bitcoin miner. And then like 9 years until right now. So in like 2016, like I started the quantum blockchain. So it's kind of a smart contract and a decentralized application platform. So it's a long journey right now, almost 9 years. Yeah.
Wow. So we have many questions for you. First of all, what problems are you solving right now?
Yeah. So I mean, it's a blockchain times right now. I think all the people can feel it. Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone is talking about the blockchain, but when we started it, it's not like today. I mean, when we started my like a career or like my journey in the blockchain area, very few people know Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. I remember clearly, when I participated some meetup locally in Shanghai, like in 2013. Only 4 people, joined the meetup. Yeah, so today, when you start a meetup, like no matter where, like in Seoul or Hong Kong or Shanghai, you will have like a few hundred or few thousand people. So the time already changed. Yeah. So the blockchain we are building is more like a platform. It's like it's more like some operating system for the next we are calling it like a Web3, the next generation of like internet. Yeah. So it's like an internet 3.0. Yeah. So we are trying to build some like infrastructure for the future, like for the future applications, decentralized applications. So that's what we are building right now for Qtum. Yeah.
As far as I remember, 4 years ago, other companies in Singapore were using Qtum Foundation and they were building on top of Qtum. So I think it's good to kind of explain your business model with the example and a step-by-step.
Yeah, so I think the blockchain still have some like a barrier. I mean, it's very hard for the people to understand like how the blockchain company they are making money, or like why they are building the decentralized stuff. Yeah, so I think the deeper reason like why so many tech people or like the geeks they are embracing the blockchain is like people they like the idea, like they like the idea to build the finance, to build the logistics, to build like the games, or I mean there's a lot of applications they are building on the blockchain. Yeah, but for a infrastructure platform like we are building, it's more like the Android you are building for the developer, or like the iOS like operating system, because there are many apps in the Apple Store. So that's how Apple company making money, because they charge small fees for every application in Apple Store. Yeah. So we are trying to building some like infrastructure. So all kinds of like a centralized application in the Web 2.0 times, they can move to Web 3. Yeah. So we are calling like it's a migration. Yeah. So from Web 2 to Web 3. Yeah. So the business model for us is more like I mean, in long term, it's targeted for non-profit like a foundation to maintain the software open source, but you need to keep like upgrade the software, and so you still need to hire people and maintain some payments. Yeah, but in long term, I think for all the Web3 project or for all the blockchain projects, they do not have a clear like a business model like the traditional internet business yet. Yeah, but right now, every day on the network, you are generating some like a transaction fee. So in long term, you still have the transaction fee. You have millions of users are holding are using your service. Yeah. So I think in long term, you will have some business model. Yeah. But right now, it's more like we are holding some tokens of the quantum blockchain. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're building the platform like Amazon.com for the blockchain, right?
Yeah. So we are building one of the platform because there are multiple platform. The biggest one is the Ethereum, yeah, but their valuation is very high. They have like more than $200 billion valuation right now. Yeah.
Right. So I saw that Quantum coin, the price fluctuated quite a lot throughout the years. So do you think people should invest in Quantum coin and why?
Yeah, I think that, you know, that's a very hard question for me, or like for our industry. Yeah, because, you know, no one can predict the price. It's like the stock price, like on Nasdaq. Yeah, no one know when is the bottom, when the highest point. Yeah, so but in long term, you know, I mean, the blockchain industry have the cycles. Every 4 years is like one of the cycle, but the cycle is kind of shaped with the M2 of the like printing money, you know. Yep. All the government is printing the new money. So with more money printed to the world, like but the blockchain tokens like are limited, fixed number. Yeah. So I think that's one of the reasons still in the past 2 years or 4 years, every year like you will see more people is joining the industry. So I think in long term, fundamentally, like it's very good. Yeah, very good like basis for the industry to grow. Yeah, I have some data like this year, like for Coinbase, they are active like a user, like maybe more than $50 million, more than 50 million users. Yeah, but maybe 2 years ago, only 5 million users. So the user grows 10 times like in the last 2 years. Yeah.
So yes, apart from the growing interest of the users, what do you think has been the trend in China past 3 years in the blockchain industry?
Yeah, I think China, like, I think China have some like similarities like with like Korea or South Korea, like a regulator. Yeah, because I mean, it's determined by the culture, and the managing system is different with like the Western countries. Yeah, so I think like I mean, as a startup owner or like a entrepreneur, yeah, so I can understand why the policy like is making like this. Yeah, so China, like they are trying to encourage like all the company to build some real use case like based on the blockchain technology. Yeah, but they are not really encouraging people to participate in the trading, no matter Bitcoin trading or like other cryptocurrency trading, because the Chinese government, they are seeing this as some like a very speculative like activities. Yeah, so they are not really encourage this kind of trading activity in China. Yeah, because in the regulation of China, like all the trading places should have the license. Yeah, but in China we are not giving license to the exchanges. Yeah, so legally speaking, like no exchange platform in China. Yeah, so that's how the regulation is taken in China right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how did COVID-19 impacted China's tech ecosystem in terms of financing business model, and how's your company?
Yeah, I think the virus, I mean the COVID-19 have some big like influence. Yeah, I mean no matter on the economy or like on or also on the tech like companies. Yeah, because last 3 months I think China have a lot of regulations on the internet company, mostly about the data security. Like I don't know if you hear. I think you should know. I mean you should hear this. Yeah, on the internet, like for the regulations for Didi. Yeah, the biggest biggest.
That was a big surprise.
Yeah. I think that's something. I mean, in the latest Chinese government has post, they said like, this can be improved. Like I mean, it's kind of more communication with the potential investors about the regulations. Yeah, so that's kind of some surprise. Yeah, yes. But the intention is kind of more like have more control on the data like. On the data security. Yeah, so that's one of the reason. Yeah, another reason, I think China is trying to, lower the barrier for people to they want all the family have more babies. Yeah, so I think that's a common problem for a lot of countries. Yeah, so it's very so that's another reason. So they have the regulation even on all the education industry. yeah, on the internet industry, like there and some other industries. Yeah, so it's kind of more regulation, but China wanted to encourage like all the money or like all the capital flow into the hardcore tech. Yeah, so like the semiconductor,
Yeah,
like
semiconductor.
yeah, or the chips. Yeah, so a lot of chip company they raised a lot of money in the last 2 years, and they've been listed on the stock market because China have a new like a trade a new market for especially for the hardcore company. Yeah.
Sure, I see. So another question about blockchain companies in general. How can you validate from outside that it's a good blockchain company or not?
Yeah, I think it's hard to tell.
Yeah, hard question. Let me add up a little bit more comment on on top of Eva's questions. I have seen a lot of blockchain startup, as I mentioned to you before.
Yeah.
They come up with a very interesting idea, solution to solve the problem in the real world. But I haven't seen huge changes in the market yet in terms of international trade finance and many area, right? So can you, as an expert, can you make a comment on this side, how the blockchain market will evolve over time?
Yeah, I think, in long term, I'm a very, very strong believer, like the blockchain and the cryptocurrency gonna change the world. In long term, like 10 years, 20 years, I think everything will be changed. Yeah, but the past, how can they change this is very difficult. You need like encounter like solve a lot of problems on the way. Yeah, so I think there's two reasons. Yeah, one reason is like all the blockchain or native native blockchain technology, they have some confliction with the current like shareholder or current like beneficial like of the old traditional finance.
I see.
Yeah. So that's a very strong confliction. Yeah, conflict. Yeah, between this. Even for the banks, the banks, they are investing in the blockchain company, but the blockchain company, if they grow bigger, it's a very big threat to all the traditional finance. Yeah. So sometimes as a regulator, you need a balance this kind of two, the old power and the new power. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons. Yeah, the second reason is like blockchain is just like other new technology. It will take time, like to change people's mind, to change people's like knowledge. Yeah, to let people really understand like why blockchain will make the economy better, or like find some new growth for the world economy. Like we'll find some new find some new market. Yeah, so I think that's something blockchain need to prove like itself. Yeah, but it will take time. But we are seeing some like something is happening. The NFT market. Yeah, like the NFTs or like the DeFi. Yeah, I have some data for this. Like for the DeFi. For the DeFi decentralized finance, the locked value on all the decentralized finance is more than $100 billion until right now. And for the NFT market, like the OpenSea marketplace, it's like it's like Alibaba or like eBay. Yeah, but their trading volume is growing quickly. Yeah, but it's all in blockchain. Yeah,
I see. I like your answer. I think that one technology cannot solve all the problem, cannot change the ecosystem overnight. Right?
Yeah, we'll take some time.
Ecosystem should change as well with the new technology.
Then what do you have on top of your mind for the next step for Quantum Foundation?
Yeah, so we are trying to find our position in the blockchain area. Even we are pretty early in this industry. we started the project in 2016, so it's 5 years right now, and we are still there. So that means we are still like working hard to build the Quantum as a good platform. Yeah, so we are also like blockchain is changing fast. You will find every year there's something new is happening. Yeah, so we have to embrace like what's happening in blockchain. So we are in the next step, we are working on like to build a Quantum more like a user friendly, like a developer friendly for the decentralized finance. Yeah, like the DeFi and the NFT. Yeah, and also for the metaverse. Yeah, so we want to, and even for the games. Yeah, because that's how the virtual world is building right now. Yeah, so you need a offering you need offering Quantum as a very good platform for the virtual world first. Yeah, and then maybe you have some like a real influence in the real world we are living in. Yeah,
I see.
Okay,
You currently have offices outside of China?
Yeah, we have an office like in China and like in US and also in Sweden. Yeah, but we have globally we have team members like in a lot of countries. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Mostly developers, right?
Sorry.
Mostly developers.
Yeah. Most of them developers and the marketing people and operations. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking time to introduce Qtum Foundation.
Yeah. Thank you, Eva. Yeah.